Number 2, again. Today we are talking about cardio. So we thought about what are the things that we know that people do a lot of things for cardio. There are thousands of ways to do cardio.
Yep.
We don't do all of them. We don't do most of them. But the cardio
Keep it real, man. Keep it
let's be
real.
honest. We do cardio, but like our way. So today we're going to talk about what we do and what you could do if you can't do what we do. 100%. And it's up to you to decide and choose what applies to you and what can you do in your gym, or if you don't even have a gym, you need to find a way to do cardio. So
I think the first thing is talking about what we do. So what we do is what we started doing. It was a treadmill. So we started walking for about what five minutes. It gave off, and then we thought let's take it serious. You know, we're trying to take it in terms of losing weight. Not losing weight, but just losing, toning up and whatnot. So we took it serious and did 15 minutes walking on the treadmill, put it incline all the way up as hard as you can go, and at a good steady pace where you can do 15 minutes where you're going to feel it, but not too much where you need to hold on to the barriers. One thing, do not hold on to the barriers.
Hold it doesn't count.
Listen, don't hold. Just see a lot of people hold on to the barriers as they're walking. Get off, leave it off, take your hands off, and just walk. That's the best way. So what we do now is so walking's 15 minutes on the treadmill, and the bike is another 15 minutes at a good resistance. And even now, you're starting to do the rowing machine now.
Yeah, actually it depends. So so basically the way it works, so that's what I try to do, not every week, but like most of the time. So I try to do the cardio that's related to my training. So on chest day, I'm gonna do the bike, even though it doesn't make sense. On back days, it was for 2 days. So on back days, I'm gonna do the rows, because when you do the row, that's a row. Hello, that's a row.
Okay.
So and on legs day, twice a week, don't miss leg day. You need legs. Legs is important. Legs matter. And I do bike. So bike, like I said, will be. So what I've done. So the other day, I didn't have time. I didn't want to do cardio because you're gonna have them days, but you still have to put in the cardio. So what I've done, I put it for 5 minutes. I put a high level, so high intensity, and we're gonna show you on the bike downstairs. I could do it for 5 minutes.
You've got the resistance, and you've got obviously the intensity. The different challenges you can do. So you've got like the intervals. It may be high for like a minute, then it drops down quite easy. Damn sort of things there, like interval HIIT training. So them sort of things there as well is good, such as like burpees, such as sprinting to one lamppost to another lamppost, and then resting and walking back and then sprinting. Them type of things there are called HIIT training. So they're good for they're the best type of shredded training. But obviously, if you're just coming to the gym and you want to try and do it every time you come to the gym, then obviously the treadmill, the rowing machine, even skipping. I like skipping, to be fair. I've done it for a long time, but skipping's a good one. Obviously, if you've got like a sport or a hobby, then of course make sure you do that religiously. I play football.
There we go.
Every Monday. Sometimes Mondays I'm not here. I come sometimes. I do come. Listen.
Every Monday you say, listen, boys, it's gonna be in and out. Football at 6:30, so I'm gonna do a quick shoulders on the back, and then I have to go football.
It's quick. I'm still here. I get it in, and I go and do my football afterwards. So but it's just trying to find ways of trying to do cardio at the same time. So that's another point, another exercise for it. But I think enough talking, and let's get to it. Yeah.
Let's show you what we do.
Let's get to it, man.
Downstairs. Yeah. First of all, like we said, that's the bike. Most gyms, all gyms have a bike. Let's be honest. The way you wanna, first of all, set up the seat so that it's not too low. We're not trying to be cool, but we need to find the best position to do the good cardio. So for me, I put it on 14, so that when I do it, my legs are as extended as they should be. You see? Then you get on the bike. You need to get it started. Come on.
So I would say a slight bend in the knee when you're going down.
Here.
Yeah.
You don't want to be here either. This is
a slight bend in the knee as you're going down, I'd say.
And legs go naturally. And now, the way you want to sit, you want to choose it. So all bikes are different, but technically, you should be able to go to this one.
Yeah.
So this one, you're going to have high intensity, back to regular, high, regular, higher, regular. And this is going to be excellent for cardio. So you select this one, put it on, we do it for 15 minutes, by the way. So we do cardio about 4 to 6 times a week for 15 minutes. So
I say minimum. Always say a minimum. I would say I'm just being realistic. A minimum you should do is 3 times.
Three is a good,
minimum. If you're not doing it, because then you're going to start seeing at least differences or staying the same. Shredding off that weight we done in the week. So minimum is 3, but as much as you can. As much as you can.
Basically, every time you have an opportunity to do cardio, do it. Don't think, I've done cardio. If you can do it every day that you come, that's perfect. So now I started. So as you can see, if you don't bring the camera. So you see the power is 127, yeah? So we are in the easy stage. And you see the RPM, 71. So when it's gonna go higher, do not drop the RPM because there's no point dropping it when it gets more difficult.
So that's your, people don't know, that's your speed. So this bit here is your speed, and obviously that bit there.
That's the intensity.
Yeah, that's the intensity.
That's the level. So they have different levels on different bikes, but you're gonna feel it. So let's wait until we do the first step. So like I said, that's the easy one. So 127. So it's gonna change quick. I think it's from 115 is gonna go to a high intensity, and look at the RPM. You need to make sure you keep it maybe around 75 to 80. Yeah. To make sure that the.
I say always try and have a goal in your head, not to let it drop at a certain level. Because me, I try and keep it. I don't drop to at least 70, 75. You don't drop to. Yeah, 100%. So you gotta think of it as if you're going up that hill.
There we go. Oh, that's. Oh, come on. It takes time. You should go here. Once you get to the higher one there, I need to keep that RPM at the same.
And you'll see here, 80. That's gone up higher, you know?
So now it's gonna move. Come on. There you go. High intensity. You see the RPM. Keep it there. You see the power. It used to be 127. Now it's 194. And the RPM, I want to keep it there. I don't want to drop to this. Actually. No, you don't want that. You want to keep it.
But you gotta think, guys, as well. You know, the same time, when it drops to a certain level and you're going slower, it's actually harder for you. It's really harder. So it's in your benefit to keep it at a very high speed.
My heart is like, it's starting to become heavier, quicker, because I need to put in the cardio.
And it's good for legs, man. It's good for legs. You know, it's good for your legs. So you want to get your legs going as well, and calves, because boy, you know I'm struggling. So it's good for them to two things there. So, but anyway, man, like I said, that's bike, and we now go on to the other two we do. A lot of people do jogging. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate jogging. I don't jog. I don't run for the bus. I let it go past. I get an Uber. Do you know what I'm saying? But the best one here is walking. So let's select the time. Okay. So get this going. Okay. So first things first. Set yourself a good standard of walking pace. You know, I like to go, to be honest with you, at about 60. Let's say 6.5, and then I will put this up all the way. Go all the way up. Sometimes I try and keep it. I used to keep it at about 10 or so. But I think you've got to try and think. Imagine walking up a flight of steps. You know, we go to work, we all do it, and it's hard sometimes, you know. So it's the same sort of principle. Keep it all the way up, incline up, and just try and literally, see my hands by my side. Use them. You know, power walking. Keep it for 10, 15 minutes. I would say 15 all the time. But you know, sometimes if you're really, obviously you are really struggling, and obviously drop it down. But keep it at this tempo, at this. Headphones on, whatever you gotta do to your gym body, it goes quicker, man. So
actually, talking makes it harder, so that's even better.
Talking makes it harder, and as well as that, if you can hold it and maintain it without getting out of breath, if you realise that as well, then obviously, of course, you're improving. Your stamina's improving, your health, obviously, clearly you've got that, and it's better. It's a better way of obviously doing it and knowing your body is improving. But this is one of the good ones. It's easy. Oh my God, is it effective, you know? So, let's keep it like that. Let's keep walking. Simple as that. You haven't got to jog. You got to think of it. The longer you do jogging, more your joints, man. Think about it. I get paranoid like that. I've got to be in this game for long. I don't want to be in it. I want to be into around 50, 60, 70.
Oh, I was saying 80. 85 and a half.
So, keep it walking. Don't need to jog. I don't need to jog. Personally, I don't like jogging. So, keep it like that. A good tempo. And when you get feeling it gets easier, put the speed up, man. Don't be afraid.
Don't.
Make sure you're grading all the way up. One thing I would say, make sure it's all the way up, and the speed is at a decent level. All the time. And you feel that sweat coming.
It has to be quicker than when you regularly walk. 100%. You're not here to walk normally. We're not here. That's a waste of your time
100%.
and a waste of your membership. So please be wise.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Done.
What you're doing to train. So if today were my back day, so I would,
Raise up.
if it were my back day, I would go and do the rows. So you need to choose the right position for your feet. So when you do it, you your feet are secured in the thing. You don't need to be too high or too low. Then put the thing on 10 when I'm here to play. So I don't even know what I have to choose. This should be set on 10.
Should be mandatory.
Exactly.
Like you see there's different numbers here. There's different numbers. They should always be on 10 here.
10.
Yeah.
All the way up. So you take the thing, and again you need to let it charge, repeat. And I want to see what I do. So I like this. I'm gonna show them the screen. So I like this one because the way I do it is, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to look for like a, I'm going to fix myself like an objective in terms of the distance, or maybe the time that I'm going to be doing it. Or you can try and choose an objective for the calorie per hours. So for example, if I want to give myself a challenge, I'm going to try and row for like 2 minutes and reach 900 calories per hour. So look at this now.
So obviously that's the time, guys, and that's the calories. But the form, talk to them about the form.
Yeah, so the form you don't want to do. So I've never gone rowing. Actually, I have once, maybe twice. So you're gonna go with the legs first and come forward, and then boom in the back, forward, boom in the back, forward. Boom.
So you want to use your legs to a degree.
Exactly.
And then you wanna, when you get to the point where your legs have extended, then you drive back with your back.
Exactly.
So when you can see, do your legs, do it in the basic way, slow your legs, and then boom.
See?
Two stages.
Pushing for the legs back.
And
legs
you wanna
back.
try and not use your biceps.
No.
If that makes
That's
sense.
why I like to do it like this.
Yeah.
I don't go like this.
Yeah.
I like to do it like this. Once I'm like this, it's going to take away the biceps, and my back's going to
Keep your chest high, keep your chest out. That's a good technique as well. So use your legs and then use your back, but keep your chest high and out at the same time.
That's why, because using your legs, it's important to have the right feet position, because if it's not, then you won't be able to use your leg perfectly in the exercise, and you're gonna feel it. So yeah, so do this, and I've realized something by the way. So 10 minutes on the rowing machine, it says that you will see about 137 calories, and that's the same amount of calories we lose on 15 minutes on the bike. So
you're shaving 5 minutes, taking 5 minutes off.
Exactly. So choose the one you want to go for. All of them, they're good. Treadmill, bike, rows, burpees, skipping, football, anything is good for cardio.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
It gets the heart going.
Yeah,
Moves your heart.
going out the same way to the cardio that your body does. It's anything that works for me. So anytime that my heart is like, it's like what's the name? Like
Up and down, elevated.
Faster,
Yep.
That's my cardio. And also cardio is also when you train. So the way we do exercises, we try to reduce the rest period, and it forces us to like we're sweating during the session.
Drop
So
sets, supersets. Yeah, man, 100%.
And
So weightlifting is also key with regards to that. Drop set, superset, like I say, yes, that's one. But like I say, there's many out there.
See, that's mine.
But yeah, man, sweet.
Good, good. You can cut it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good lighting.
It needs to be
Can
a
you move away?
bit higher.
Can you go somewhere? I can't see you. No. Can you get out of the shot? Right. So we are talking about cardio today. So, that's actually let me hold this. No. Just
this,
no. That's perfect.
This.
So we're back on shot number 2. Get this one.